we're going to use our rotary compression tester. Shout out Steve Miracle. Welcome back to Deemed Machines. Today we're going to hang out with the old lady and play with her new floppy Dorito thing. And we'll see what we can do.
Floppy Dorito thing?
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get it running right.
You're putting a lot of trust in my basket of eggs. My egg basket of trust full of eggs. Let's do something. Right, so this is our 85 GSL RX7. Of course, 2-rotor, no turbo. Excuse me. 2-rotor, Weber 40 DCOE. This little lady decided it's something she needed, so now we have it. So go ahead, pop that hood open. Quick cut in from Future Dean. We actually buffed the car, and we never talked about it. We just did it. Sorry. Here's a quick montage. Okay, so it's a repaint from a long time ago. We figured that out. There's defects in the clear coat, but it is like a metallic paint, which is pretty cool. Couldn't really tell, could we, when we picked up the car? Definitely couldn't tell that.
It was hard to figure out if it was even black.
Yeah, we thought it might actually be a really dark brown or black, but as you can see, it's tough because there's flake in it. Very clearly there's flake in it. There's a little bit of orange peel. Actually, you can see here there's a lot of orange peel. The clear coat is the only thing I can describe it as is checking. I don't know if we can get a focus here. Come on, you fuck. Anyway, it's got like little check marks all on the clear, but it's coming out good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
It's looking good.
You happy with it? Yeah. You're doing a good job. Ta-da. We've pressure washed it, cleaned it up a little bit. Other people have been in here doing all sorts of different wiring and whatnot. It has a running issue. It does run. We can drive it, but we were going through it and we did find, oh my goodness. You know, that's only the vacuum feed to the distributor. That's probably not important, right? So we're gonna have to look into fixing that. We've got an AutoZone up the road. We can probably take the Amazon for a rip and go get some vacuum parts. Actually, I might have some stuff to fix that. We might want to consider fuel hoses.
Also that oil hose too.
What oil hose? Oh, the one down there is blowing up. Yeah, that's doing the same thing that the hose on the back side of the head of the Amazon did. Swelling out. So comment down below if you remember that. That was like 2 weeks ago. Lots of wiring that's just left in here. So some of that is for your temp gauges. So we might be able to cut some of that out.
The temp gauge that doesn't work?
Yeah, temp gauge that doesn't work. It's a temp gauge because it's temporary. Anyway, there's a lot of fun things done to this, like a wood screw in the intake. Yes. You're good. Your guess is as good as ours. We're going to go through the Weber. Actually, before we tear apart the Weber, let's try putting a filter on it and fixing the vacuum leaks before we do anything serious. I think if we fix the vacuum leaks and put a filter on the thing to help create a little more vacuum, the distributor might work a little better.
Do you think so?
I
don't know. You're a professional.
I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy doing garage things as a guy with this lady. There should be 8 mils. Remember, lefty loosey, and you're good to go. Off she comes. You have a new gasket for that too, right?
I think so.
I'll be very careful about how it comes off. Oh, it's definitely broken. Okay. Yeah, it's toast. And now, assisted by Lieutenant Dan, we are going to fix these vacuum lines. Pull. Squeeze on there. Careful, plastic over. There we go. Alright, let's see. There should be a strainer in here, so we'll see what we got. Be a good indication of what our fuel is like. So it smells awful.
Ooh, I know I'm right, but it ain't that bad down there. You just did me wrong now.
Oh, look at that. You see that?
That is crusty.
It's really crusty. We might be tearing the carpet apart at some point, which we had already planned to do. So that's real dirty. We're just gonna go ahead and pop the cover off and see what we got. Easy enough to do. Plus it's documentation for you, so you can see how I did it, honey. Let's see what we have behind door number 2. Ooh, that gas stinks. Take a look down that. It's kind of gross.
Just a little bit.
That's nasty, nasty. There's water down in the bottom of that. Let's see if we can't get down in the bottom. Make sure everything's cleaned out okay. I think carburetors are more fun than fuel injected cars.
What is that?
Oh, it's just the mechanical things are fun. I think we're going to get a little car cleaner. Spray it down in there. Cover everybody's eyes for a second.
Not safe for work.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this back together. Just like so. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to clean the hat out. Sprayed out the pocket for the strainer, and guess what? A bunch of crap came out of it. This guy back on here. That guy back in there. And this one right here. We're gonna slap this back together and see if the car runs any better. So this is a kit we got off Amazon for what, like 25 bucks?
Something like that.
New filter housing, new filter, and of course it came with everything. All 4 clamps. And I think it's funny that they gave us lock washers with the nylocks. Those are nice gaskets that came with this. Really nice. Very nice. I like it. Oh. Put a little hair on it, found the hole easier, you know what I mean? Normally I would not run lock washers with nylock nuts, but they sent them with the kit, and there is potential for warmth. Though I would imagine if you got enough warmth in your carburetor to melt the nylon on the nuts, then you probably have other problems going on. Yeah, whatever.
Snip, snip. You are so rotten, doggo.
It is humid out here. This is the exciting stuff, the reality behind working on things. Try not to stab yourself with a screwdriver. So this is temporary. We're just gonna see what comes out of the tank through this guy. So the problem with those filters is they can get hot and they can melt. The problem with that is then you're dumping all your fuel and stuff everywhere, all over your hot engine. and that's usually not good. That's how you burn your car down. Great for marshmallows, not great for ownership, longevity, taking your dogs for a ride for ice cream, whatever. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
I mean, for now.
Yeah, once we start doing donuts and stuff, it might change. You know what I'm seeing that nobody else might? The whole point of this was to fix the vacuum leak that we had. Not gonna run that great.
How'd that come undone?
I took it off when I was working on the cat.
Oh, I got you.
All right, here we go.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, ran it out of fuel. Then I need to raise the...
You said raise the idle speed?
Yeah, because if it had vacuum issues and if anybody went in there and messed with that, trying to get it to run, and they cranked the idle speed up to compensate for the vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So also, we have an actual filter on it now, so it's going to have an effect on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold it, I'll turn it off.
About is it?
Nope.
Filters in, check the car, a little bit dirty, probably needs a full rebuild, but we're trying to avoid doing that right now. And let's see how she does. Go figure it out, it wants to run fine. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah. Oh, we tightened up the alternator belt too, so it's a little bit better.
Did you turn on the
fuel pump?
Yeah.
It's on. Oh, choke pushed in. There you go. It's a little better.
All right.
There we go.
Jesus Christ, that's too funny.
All right, test run went pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Got home and it looked like it was getting kind of hot, and the fan is a little bit loose on there. Not loose, clutchy shot. But we got an aluminum radiator in the back, and this little lady got an electric fan with it. So as soon as we can, that'll get swapped out.
Easy enough to.
Should be. And then also our alternator belt flipped for whatever reason.
After you tightened it.
After I tightened it. It's still tight though.
Just on the
Still
wrong
tight.
side.
Wonder why it flipped. Usually that's a sign of the pulleys not being lined up, which could be a whole can of worms. But hey, we're back in the garage. Let's let it cool off. So the lady just pointed something out. What's today's date?
Today is July 2nd.
What were you pointing out?
The oil change sticker here says last date of service was July 2nd, 2017.
Hard to see, but yeah, it's definitely July 2nd, 2017. Well, I guess you got to change the oil today. Exactly 5 years? What are the odds of that?
Yeah, that's too funny.
Looking around through this thing a little bit more, not only did we flip the belt back over. Oh yeah, we got to go pick one up, don't we? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, honey. Yeah, that could be a problem. So we'll take that apart, fix the idler bushing. See if we can't pull her out. Come on, you special child, you. Oh, she comes. Oh my god, it's so challenging. For no reason. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the instructions said.
Now, I'm assuming there's supposed to be bushing on either side. Part numbers. We weren't sure if we needed 2 or 4 of these, but or 1. I think we need 2 total. Apparently, you are supposed to fill that void with grease. All right, little camera off magic, and we use some swear words and a lot of pointing and blaming, of course. And it's good. Okay, grab ahead that fucking shitty fuck and do the thing with it. Go ahead, grab that steering wheel. Shake her back and forth. More. Feel like that's better. Okay, we got the lady in here doing her oil change. How's it looking?
Terrible.
Not good.
No.
It's broke. Ain't got no gas in it.
But it's black.
What's wrong with it being black?
I don't know.
Got you changing your oil. How do you feel about it?
Terrible.
Not great, huh? We got company.
This is like the 3rd one I've done in the last month.
Yeah. That's what you get. Buying all these cars.
I did the nice Miata, I did the FD, and then doing this one. I don't think we done an oil? We haven't done an oil change on the 240 since I bought it.
I'm fairly certain we have.
We haven't.
Maybe not. Does it have oil in it? The world may never know.
Fancy oil drain plug.
Yeah, we put a Gretty magnetic plug in it, which we had laying around. Go figure, right? It's actually meant for her FD, but we'll have to pick up another one. They're cheap, they're like $20. Cram some Olay in it. While we were under the car, we did notice that the front brake lines are cracking a little bit, so maybe no more rips to 80 anymore. Now that we're halfway through taking the plugs out, we got no plugs in the top side of it, so we're going to use our rotary compression tester. Shout out Steve Miracle. If you are a rotary person, buy one of these from Steve Miracle. Don't buy one of the cheap ones. Don't buy one of the knockoffs. He is the guy. Super nice guy. Drives an RX-8. We won't hold it against him, but this is not a sponsored ad or anything. I just genuinely like this product. I've had it for 6 years now, almost 7 years now. Yeah, super nice. You can get different cases. Yeah, worth every penny is what the old lady said. Totally worth it. So we're gonna go ahead, do a compression test on the new car, see what we got. Take the probe, you screw it on in there. We got this end, go ahead, plug her together. Easy day. Now, since we have the plug wires pulled off the coils, we're not really worried about creating any sparks anywhere. It is possible it could arc over there, whatever. We're not concerned about that. So, wide open throttle. Okay, once you're ready, cram her together. Hit the on button, rotarycompressiontester.com, RCTV5. Begin cranking. We've done all the things. Air filter's still on it. Ignition's disengaged. And let's begin. 98, 97, 99.
It evened out.
You get your corrected RPM, you get your kilograms, your bar. That's pretty good. That's really good. Shout out Sam Collier, who said if you have one one face a little high, just give her a rip. Put her in the ketchup for a little while. Is it in yet, honey?
Is that what you're supposed to be asking me?
Yeah.
Are we role playing?
Yeah, I like it when we role play. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's not this easy on an RX-7, or a third gen RX-7, I should say. Still, worst to date is probably the Cosmo.
The Cosmo?
Yeah, the Cosmo for sure.
To do a compression test?
To get to the spark plugs, absolutely. $84, $91, $88. Not so bad.
Less than it was last time I did it.
Yeah, but
Still not bad.
yeah. You happy with them?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take it apart and throw your plugs in. A little bit of education for those of you who are not rotary knowledgeable. You actually have two coils and end up with two leading, or not two leading, you have two coils and two coil leads to your distributor, but you have a trailing and a leading set for your trailing and then your leading plug. So your top is your trailing, your bottom is your leading. And that's how the Doritos flop, my friend. Well, there you have it. RotaryCompressionTester.com if you want one of those compression testers. Steve Miracle's pretty awesome, like I said. Pay no attention to this guy behind me. We also put in the aluminum radiator, did a custom fan shroud. Came out pretty nice. It's just a cheap eBay kit. Threw it together. I used another kit I had with a thermostat and all the wiring and set that up. Mounted it all on the shroud, so if we ever want to take it out, we've got just one plug there, and out she comes. So all it is just power and trigger wire going straight to the relay that's mounted on the shroud. So it makes it super easy, right? Why make things hard? Thanks for checking out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that helps me out, and it's free for you to do that. So, how about you go out in your garage and you fix something, huh?